Let's go to YouTube. It's a quest of Earth and Prophecy, and this is gonna be a short video. As all y'all know, Vince McMahon has stepped down as chairman of the WWE because of legal hush money. Um, Basically, a lot of females have came up and said, such and such, allegedly. And I guess he don't want to tarnish his career even further, because if news gets out that this stuff really happened, it could look very, very bad on him, you know. So he's doing the best thing that he can, and, that's just to step down and let his daughter and his idiotic son in law and the rest of his stupid family to take over the business. Yeah, that pipe bomb was 10 years ago. Oh, 10 years ago, Jesus. I never imagined how a person can be so right, you know. But it is what it is, you know. Um, but yeah, I just listened to Triple H for the first time. Not really for the first time, but for the first time he's been interviewed. He said that him, Khan, Stephanie, it's gonna take a massive effort. It's not like this is not a super team that's gonna, happen overnight. This is not a thing that's going to happen overnight. It's gonna take some time. How long? We don't know. I don't know. I barely even watch the damn thing anymore. So, for the simple fact that they're turning a new page, like they're taking a product that we all grew up in love from the golden era to the attitude era to the ruthless aggression era to somewhat through the PG era. Now they're turning the hands of time, you know. We don't have the Rocks no more, no Austins, no Kanes, no Undertakers, no Stone Cold. We don't have the mid card talent like they had back then. You know, we just don't, or not we, but they don't have the tools. You know, they don't have the tools. They don't have the people to put in place to make it work. You know, it's not like you can just snap your fingers and make Kevin Owens the new Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's not like you can snap your fingers and make Kofi Kingston D'Lo Brown. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not going to happen. You know, but they can work with the pieces that they got. I'm pretty sure the pieces that they got, you know, the pieces that they got, they can work with, whether it's little or less, you know. Like what made the Attitude Era pop? What made the Golden Era pop? What made the Ruthless Aggression Era pop? You know. But the ratings, they're trying to flip the ratings. Now, obviously, like I said in the beginning, this is all because of Fitz McMahon's legal troubles. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go even further. We all know who Vince McMahon's dad was. Right? Kennedy McMahon, right? Like he's the one who started all this. Vince McMahon just took over when he passed away. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like Vince McMahon had every. It's not like Vince McMahon was hands on everything. He got into the business real young. You know, he was doing in comedy. He was doing the exact same thing that Michael Cole was doing in the Attitude Era. He was doing a little bit of commentary. He was doing a little backstage, interviews. You know what I'm saying? So he literally had to grow up from the bottom and then work his way up on the top. And once his dad passed away, the company was passed down to him. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously that's when he introduced us to Stephanie and Shane, and you know what I'm saying? But they were super young at the time, you know. I think Stephanie was 16 or 17. Shane was probably 19, 20 years old at the time. So they were young pups, you know what I'm saying? So if you look at them now, you know, Stephanie is grown, Shane is grown. They both have kids of their own. So, you know, but we all see Stephanie McMahon and Triple H on hands-on things, you know what I'm saying? Because we know how Shane took the business and took it and left, you know, for WCW, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, but fast forward to now, will wrestling ever be the same? Probably not, you know. Like, to capture what happened 30, 25 years ago, 15 years ago, 21 years ago, you can't take you you can't you can't relive that, you know. You know, that's why they always say once in a generation, you know. The Undertaker is a once in a generation talent. Kane is a once generation talent. The Rock, Austin, Bret Hart, they all once in a generation talent. You can't just poof and make a star, you know. You have to, you know, build him from the ground up, you know. And the WWE has made their own flaws of doing that. You know, sometimes they made a good choice, though sometimes sometimes they did it right and sometimes they did it wrong. You know, like if you look at Tess, if you look at Umaga, if you look at all the mid Carters, you know what I'm saying? People might say, well, he should have been WWE champion. Why he didn't, you know, like why didn't he become WWE champion? You know, you look at prime examples, Scott Hall, great mid Carter, very good wrestler in his heyday. He never won a championship. Outside of the IC title and a couple of tag team champions, he never sniffed the world heavyweight champion or whatever championship that they had at the time. Why? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, Kofi Kingston, you know, was Kofi Kingston really a great championship or champion? Not really. You know, he got defeated by Brock Lesnar in 5 seconds. You know what I'm saying? You just have to, you know, question things, you know, like that's why a lot of things don't make sense in life. You know, like if you ever, have you ever just sit back and ponder why things don't make sense in life? Like, can you imagine if every single wrestler that the WWE had won the World Heavyweight Champion or WWE Champion? It wouldn't make it wouldn't make sense. It really wouldn't make sense. So, for the simple fact that things happen for a reason, for the simple fact that John Cena is a what 18, 17-time champion, the simple fact that Kane is where he is today. If you look at all the gimmicks he has gone through to get to this point, you know what I'm saying? If you look at Umaga when he was with the 3 minute warning, you know, he was just getting nowhere. You know, you flip a switch, hey, just we're gonna turn Umaga into a savage beast. Okay, and then now he's known as Umaga, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like uh the Samoan family, you know. But I mean, obviously he is part of the Samoan family. But if you just take it, if you take their heritage and then you take, you know, their culture, and then you just say, Umaga, take this. and flip it, and he darn well flipped it. You know, he took that character and Kamala was the same way. You know, but he was in a different tribe though. You know what I'm saying? So like imagine, you know what I'm saying? Like Kamala was like the same version as, Umaga. You know, Umaga was just superhuman, super strength. But I don't know. I really don't know how the WWE is going to shape out. Jeff Hardy is not there no more. I don't see him coming back anytime soon. I don't see him coming back at all. Matt Hardy's not. I mean, it's just. I don't know, man. It's been a long time since I watched wrestling, So I can't really tell you if the crap is not going to work. I can't tell you if it's not going to work, if it's going to work. I can't tell you that, you know. But, just like Triple H said, man, this is a process that we're all going through, you know. He said, I came into this business as a wrestler, period, point blank, period, you know. Like, I was not supposed to be in this position. Test was supposed to be, I'm just paraphrasing, Test was supposed to be in his position because that's who Vince chose to marry Stephanie. But instead, it was Triple H, you know. Vince saw a lot of potential in Triple H at the time, you know. Like if you look at The Rock, if you look at Undertaker, if you look at Kane, if you look at some of the greats, Bruno San Martino, you know what I'm saying, Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan, none of them compared to Triple H because Triple H had the brain, you know. Because I remember a segment, he said that, you know why I lasted longer than The Rock, Austin, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I outsmarted them all, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was an episode on Raw where he just came out and said that, you know why I outlasted your favorite superstars? Because I was the wisest one of the group. You know what I'm saying? And it's true. If you look at it, he's still here. You know, I mean, I'm not saying that the others don't contribute to the company. I'm pretty sure Stone Cold with his podcast, The Undertaker, The Rock sometimes coming back for a rare appearance. You know what I'm saying? Because when The Rock came back and faced John Cena twice at WrestleMania, and then obviously Stone Cold coming back for last year's WrestleMania as well. So, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I think like 3 or 2 years ago, you saw the Hardy Boys return. You know what I'm saying? So, with the New Day. But, uh, but yeah, man. Just let me know how you think the WWE is going to shape out. You know? Or really go bankrupt. They have they has an 89% chance of going bankrupt. Because